Energy. It's the lifeblood of our modern world. We use it to power our homes, industries, and even our smartphones. Today we're diving into nuclear power, what it is, how it works, and why it's both feared and celebrated. So let's break it down. Welcome to Atomic Adventures. Nuclear energy is a form of energy that is stored in the nucleus, or core of atoms. Atoms are the building blocks of everything around us, and nuclear power works by harnessing this energy released when the nucleus of an atom is split in a process known as fission. A neutron is shot at the target nucleus. Comes out of that are fission products and neutrons. Most nuclear reactors use uranium, the heaviest natural element, as fuel. When uranium atoms are bombarded with neutrons, they split apart, releasing huge amounts of energy in the form of heat. This heat is used to produce steam, which then drives turbines to generate electricity. Nuclear reactors are theoretically giant tea kettles, with their end goal be the creation of electricity. So, why should we care about nuclear energy? Well, first of all, it's incredibly efficient. 1 gram of uranium can produce as much energy as several tons of coal or oil. And, unlike fossil fuels, nuclear reactors do not emit carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases. In fact, nuclear power is one of the cleanest forms of energy we have. Nuclear energy is one of the most reliable sources of clean energy there is. The problem with renewables, such as wind and solar, is the fact that they're intermittent. They rely on the weather, and the weather is unpredictable. Nuclear energy, on the other hand, provides 24/7, 365 electricity generation at nearly 100% capacity. Many people often overlook the consequences of renewables. Wind farms and oceans have been shown to disrupt the migration patterns of whales and birds. Solar panels are definitely not long-term, and they contain rare earths that are non-renewable and potentially harmful to human health. There are many misconceptions about nuclear power, and much fear, especially after accidents like 3 Mile Island in 1979 or Chernobyl in 1986. Some include that the steam that you see rising from the cooling towers of a nuclear power plant is smoke or it's radioactive. And if you work at a nuclear power plant, you can become radioactive. These are not true, and that's not how radiation works. The only case that the steam or you would become radioactive is if there was a meltdown and radioactive materials were released. One of the biggest concerns about nuclear energy is safety. Yes, accidents like Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, and Fukushima Daiichi have caused widespread fear. But modern reactors are much safer. The industry has learned valuable lessons from past mistakes, and current designs incorporate multiple layers of safety systems to prevent accidents. I believe the main reason for distrust in nuclear power is because of the utility companies withholding certain information. If nuclear energy is a solution to energy in America, we need to do it the right way. It cannot be profit-driven, as this has led to almost all of the accidents that have occurred. Utility companies should strive to produce safe, reliable nuclear energy and not cut corners to increase profits. Opponents of nuclear power generation talk about nuclear waste and the unsolved problem. It's true that spent nuclear fuel remains radioactive for thousands of years, but scientists are developing better ways to manage it. Many countries, like Finland, are building underground storage repositories to safely isolate waste. Nuclear power plants can account for every neutron of waste. Unlike coal plants, their waste is in our air and in us. So, what's next for nuclear energy? It seems that all the nuclear plants are from the 70s and 80s, all in the past. The future is looking bright, thanks to innovations like small modular reactors, or SMRs. These reactors are smaller, safer, and more flexible than traditional ones, making them ideal for remote areas or places that need smaller energy solutions. These reactors can fit on 5 acres or less compared to the hundreds of acres needed to contain a traditional nuclear power plant. Nuclear energy is neither a perfect solution nor a fleeting trend. Like any energy source, nuclear energy has its challenges, and I do not think that it could be completely implemented. I think we'll always need some coal generation. We cannot also nullify accidents that have happened in the past and ignore the consequences of them. But with new technologies, increased safety, and a global focus on sustainability, it could play a crucial role in powering the world for generations to come. Thank you for watching this video. This is Atomic Adventures.